Hello again. It's another day, another episode. Welcome to the guy that keeps it real, the guy that's all about who is about greatness. Welcome to greatness. I just want to say, there's people, some YouTubers that just get me excited that I like. I'm more into economic empowerment, economic development. And like I said, I promise that when my channel gets to 10,000 subscribers, it's gonna be the most action-oriented channel in all of Black YouTube. But one thing I've noticed that there's some YouTubers who are actually already action-oriented. ES was one of them. Is one of them because she does her own thing. But there's a guy who, I'm not really into music because I feel like we've proved that we can sing. Like I love music, but I'm not really into music as a business. Because I just think like it's easy. In my opinion, it's like you'll find Black people that can sing anywhere in the world. But one thing I've always noticed, I've always said, is that if we can have some people. When people come to Africa, they can actually invest in music even in Africa. Especially when African Americans who already have the know-how of how to navigate the business world and how to make money. I mean, in the music industry. And people are already doing this. One guy I'm following up these days he has his own channel called Trap Flicks TV. His name is he calls himself JT the Bigga Figga. This guy is just doing amazing stuff. I see him was in Burkina Faso. A lot of African Americans, I don't think they even have Burkina Faso on their radar because it's a French speaking country, and I think sometimes you want to go to a place where it would be very easy for you to sort of understand people. I get it, but Burkina Faso is the home of my man, the greatest leader to ever come out of Africa, in my opinion, Thomas Sankara. This man did so many great things for Burkina Faso, man. In 3 years that he ruled as president, man, you see this guy. If you've never heard of Thomas Sankara, please Google him. He made people come together. He reduced poverty within 3 years. Like they were producing more than the people could actually than they needed. He planted trees before all this let's fix the environment thing was even a thing. He fought for women before even anywhere in the world women rights were even considered. Thomas Sankara, he put Africa first. He was even advocating for us to just trade the old school way, barter system, where we can just say, if Kenya is producing toothpaste, I'm producing timber. I need toothpaste in my country. I'll give you some timber, give me some toothpaste. That was Thomas Sankara. He's great. And this is where JT the Bigga Figga is. And it's a French speaking, but he decided to go there. Him and his family have moved there. And every time I hear this guy speak, he's just talking sense. He's in East Africa right now. He was in Kenya. And and he talked about there's an event that happened there where I think, I'm not trying to, to bash Kenyan women here, but this just happens all over the world. People love stars. Women love stars. And apparently women were throwing at him, and he goes, you know what, hang on, I already got a woman. She's called my wife. And, she was there when you wouldn't even want to know me at that time. It was just, so from that, he started winning me over, because I like people that respect marriage, people that respect women, people that and also just put black as the first thing. He's moved to Burkina Faso, doing amazing things there. He's a rapper. He's promoting local Burkina Faso musicians. He even created a stage for them where kids can go and perform. And yeah, he's doing amazing things. But there's there's a guy called Singleton. He's in Uganda at the moment. He's in East Africa as well, but his music has got black market records, and he's all over Africa right now. He was underground in America, and in Africa he's doing amazing things. You know, he's working and he's making money. People think in Africa you can't make money as a musician, but I think you can make a lot of money. Some of the musicians in America, they hire cars to be in their videos. Musicians in Africa own those cars. They don't hire cars in Africa. They own the bloody cars, and they own 100% outright. They paid off. They are not under some kind of a loan, you know. And I'll show you how they make money in Africa. There was a guy called he's like I think he's a Nigerian singer. What's his name? He did a song called Awosho. I can't remember his name. He was performing. He was in Zambia, and I remember he was getting paid about $120,000, you know, to perform for like an hour. That's a lot of money. I'll do it for an hour. That kind of money. And I thought to myself, how are these guys able to afford to pay these guys like this? Because excuse me, because I know a lot of rappers in America, or even when they travel, in Australia and in Europe, they only sell out nightclubs. You know, there'll be maybe 1,000, 3,000 people, something like that. So in my opinion, they don't get paid that much. They might some of them are here, they even get, if you're making $40,000 a show, you're making pretty good money. You know, unless you're a big star like Beyonce and these big stars that sell out arenas. But for most rappers, they don't. They don't make a lot of money. They only sell out, and when they travel, I've seen this, they only sell out nightclubs, you know. So I looked at this. I looked at into the figures. I'm like, but then I realized in Africa, this guy sell out stadiums, you know. So let's say if you sold out, if you had 15,000 people come to your show, and each person is paying $30. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's $450,000, isn't it? So, you know, and I thought to myself, that's easy, because in Africa, you are selling out stadium. You probably have about, $50,000-$60,000 showing up. And even if they're paying $20, you know, you are making a lot of money. You know, and that's how these guys are able to pay their artists. So all I'm saying, so I look at it, I'm like, JT, the Bigga Figga, is onto something here. You know, it's an amazing business, and I encourage anyone who's into the music world and maybe you want underground, and you know, you can make money in America, but I just think you can make more money in Africa, because I think this black market records guy, he's making good money. You know, and when some of these cats that he's working with, even when JT now becomes well known and respected in Africa, because that's what's going to happen, he's going to be making pretty good money. Imagine touring 20 countries in Africa, you know, within like 2 weeks, and each of them are giving you $120,000. You're laughing. You do that 3 times in a year, you are making millions of dollars. You know, so that's an opportunity for people who went to anywhere in the world, in Europe, or even in America. Look at what black market record guy is doing, and see how you can also try to use that. Look at what even JT is doing. Work with the local guys, because that's how you get your name out. You know, but the reason why I say this, he said something. He did an interview with Daryl, I think that's his name. Daryl is this guy who worked with Wadamaya as a cameraman. Now he started his own channel, and he did an interview with him, and he asked him about the hatred between African Americans and Africans, and JT explained it very well. I think even better than I explained in my last video. From the American side of things, he pretty much said, you know, that's because we hate ourselves. So we hate anything that's black. So it's not even about we hate Africans, it's just because we hate ourselves. And this is true. Even in Africa, we hate ourselves. That's why we never put black people first. That's why we put white people first, because we hate ourselves. And this hate has been built into us when we are taught you are not good enough, you only were sleeping in trees and all these things, and you don't know your history. You know, I heard a song by Nas from his latest album. Nas is one of my favorite rappers. If anything, he's my favorite rapper. Where he said about, like, you know, algebra started in Africa. Imagine if you knew that when you were a kid. You know, because a lot of black people say, no, when it comes to a lot of kids try to be wary of math. I'm like, it's not hard. You know, and if you knew that we actually started it, imagine how empowering that is. You know, if we knew that right now everyone is waiting for the COVID vaccine, if you knew that the first vaccine was actually made in Africa, we're the one who discovered inoculation, imagine how empowering that would be. Unfortunately, there's no African company right now, not even a country that's making this vaccine, because now we've lowered our standards. We have low racial esteem, where we think people from other parts of the world, when they create something, it's better than what we'll create. So we need to build ourselves up. This is why people that the unapologetic Negropian should be avoided. We need people that are empowering, that are lifting our spirits up. You know, and I like JT the Bigga Figga. He explained it very well. Go watch this interview with Daryl, the guy that used to work for Watermeyer. Please go watch his interview. You know, he explains it very, very unclear, and he's explaining it. He even goes back into slavery, where people were not even allowed to read. Imagine what that did to us, or to the people the enslaved people in America. You know, so he explains it quite well. I just hope you go check out his this interview, and I hope you sort of become a subscriber to his channel. Listen to him. Don't listen to people like the unapologetic Negropian. They're up to no good. They're destructive, and we don't need cats like that. Thank you, guys. Just wanted to make this short video. I like what JT the Bigga Figga is doing, and check out his channel. I don't know, he doesn't know me. I'm not trying to, like, you know, promote, but I just try to promote greatness. That's it. Thank you, and subscribe to this channel, and please share this video. Thank you. Bye.